A unique moment. Caitlin Clark did for the WNBA what Wayne Gretzky did for the NHL when he went to the LA Kings. It's okay. Take a victory lap. You don't have to go, oh my God, these people are mad or this person. WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time playing against the best teams. And this makes me crazy that we keep, it's black, it's white, it's the new, it's the old, She brought eyeballs. That's all. You're flying charter jets now.
Dan Patrick, the longtime respected sports voice who's been writing for Caitlin Clark since day one, is calling out what he sees as serious disrespect toward her from both the WNBA and Team USA. With CBA talks heating up and a new season on the way, he says their appreciation for her impact is still way too low.
It's a win. Stop making excuses for Caitlin Clark's greatness and what she did something different than anybody else in the WNBA. The history of the WNBA with the way she plays.
Some folks claim Dan is overreacting. Others say he's just saying what everyone else is thinking. Is he on point or totally off the mark? Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark just made $76,000 look like pocket change. And with one honest comment, she exposed a huge myth sitting right at the center of women's basketball. The moment she spoke up about season tickets, everything shifted, and people suddenly started seeing the truth in plain sight.
Are you going to get those relative season tickets now?
I mean, we might have to.
Those are pretty expensive.
We'll make sure the
our
Fever gets
salaries,
working on that.
our salaries, it's like our entire salary to get those. I'm not kidding.
We'll have someone work on that for sure.
We need people to help.
You think they say?
Right now, the WNBA is celebrating like never before. Record-breaking viewership, packed arenas, and a shiny new $200 million TV deal that has the whole league talking big. But here's the twist that nobody expects. The league's most influential star can't even comfortably buy premium tickets to her own games. That alone sounds unbelievable. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever are turning into a money-making machine, selling out their entire season before the first buzzer even hits. Jersey sales have shot up 1,193%, beer sales exploded 700%, and even hot dogs are selling like people haven't eaten in days, tripling out of nowhere. This is a full-blown surge, and the person fueling nearly all of it, Caitlin Clark, is bringing in just $76,000 a year. That number is shocking when you realize some assistant coaches walk away with more just for being in the building. But things get even more intense the moment Caitlin's teammate Lexi Hull makes a quick joke after a huge game. She laughs about needing to buy season tickets for her family, and the room is still lighthearted until Caitlin drops a reality check that hits harder than any highlight play. She says those tickets are pretty expensive and that it's like our entire salary to get those. And the second that line leaves her mouth, the vibe flips instantly. The room goes quiet. People freeze for a second. Then come the awkward chuckles, the kind people give when they know something serious just got exposed. Because Caitlin didn't just comment on ticket prices. She confirmed exactly what players, fans, and analysts have been whispering for years. The Fever's total payroll sits at $1.2 million, which is less than what a single minimum contract NBA rookie earns with only 1 year in the league. To make it even more surprising, one NBA player can make more money in one season than the entire Fever roster combined. That comparison alone shocks people every time they hear it. But the real jaw-dropper is what comes next. Out of the 18 WNBA games this season that crossed the 1 million viewer mark, 16 featured Caitlin Clark. Her presence isn't just helpful, it's the engine running the entire media surge. When she steps onto the court, the numbers jump like someone flipped a spotlight switch. When she's not playing, the attention drops instantly, almost silent. The Fever vs. Storm showdown drew an incredible 2.2 million viewers, a number rarely seen in the league's history. Meanwhile, a heavyweight matchup between the Liberty and the Aces, featuring two proven stars, Aja Wilson and Brianna Stewart, pulled in 577,000 viewers, which look tiny compared to the ratings Caitlin brings in every time she suits up.
One. But every time we think there's a win, there's somebody who brings something else up. And it's unfortunate. It's like when Tiger joined the PGA Tour. Did we say, oh, Time's, man of the year? Well, you can't have Tiger on there. We have to have everybody on there.
Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game. She's showing everyone exactly how much she carries it. People keep saying the league is doing great, but those numbers don't even come close to what Caitlin Clark is pulling in. Her games aren't just outperforming expectations. They're multiplying them by 4, turning every arena she steps into a full-blown show. She isn't moving the needle. She is the needle, and everyone can see it. Corporate partnerships in Indiana shot up 225%, turning sponsors into superfans overnight. Concession numbers went wild too, with 2,826 gallons of craft beer sold at Fever games like fans were stocking up for the year. Everything she touches becomes a business boost, and with all that cash flowing through the building, what does she get in return? A 4-year contract worth $338,000 total. That's her entire deal. Her rookie salary sits at $6,595. And yes, that is the real number. It looks unreal for someone carrying this much weight for an entire league. Then things got even louder when she showed a spark of emotion on the court. Third quarter against Seattle, Caitlin misses a shot, taps the basket stanchion in frustration, and boom, instant technical foul. The referee tells her it was disrespectful to the game of basketball, which shocked everyone watching. The same game that hasn't respected her paycheck since the moment she arrived is suddenly worried about respect? That hit different. But Caitlin handled the moment like someone who refuses to fold under pressure. She explained it clearly, saying it had nothing to do with her team or the other team, adding, "I'm a competitor. I felt like I should have been making more shots." Then she even thanked the referee for the tech, saying it pushed her to play harder. That mentality is rare, and it shows she's already operating on a level the league can barely keep up with. While all this drama unfolds, she's still stacking records like it's nothing. She hit 232 assists in a single season, blowing past the previous rookie record as if it wasn't even a challenge. And she's on track to break Alyssa Thomas's all-time single-season assist record of 316, with 12 games left to go. She's rewriting history, play after play, and she's only getting started. But the disrespect doesn't stop at tiny salaries and strange technical fouls. The moment that shocked almost the entire basketball world came when Team USA decided to leave her off the Olympic roster. The biggest draw in women's basketball, the person bringing millions of viewers, was left at home while the team heads to Paris. Fans couldn't believe it. Analysts couldn't explain it. And on top of that, the WNBA tried to ride her popularity by stacking the schedule with a cluster of tough games in a short timeline, forcing the Fever into back-to-back battles with some of the strongest teams in the league. Caitlin Clark keeps showing up, breaking records, filling arenas, and lifting the league, even when the decisions around her make everything harder than it needs to be.
Build on this momentum. You got something, there's a great product, now you have people watching. People are opining on the WNBA. That never happened before. You're fighting against yourself. That's the problem.
Caitlin Clark takes a short break, hits the reset button, and comes back playing like she's powered by something not even the league can measure. She snags AP Player of the Week, drops record-setting numbers, and drags her team into the spotlight with pure skill and fire. And even with all that momentum, people keep trying to compare her to Angel Reese, which makes no sense at all. Angel is great, no question, she's having a strong rookie run, but comparing her to Caitlin right now is like comparing one apple to a full orchard bursting with fruit.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
Caitlin is already performing like a top 5 player in the entire WNBA, and she's still a rookie. That's not hype, that's data talking loud and clear. When the discussion moves from Rookie of the Year to whether she ranks beside legends like Candace Parker and Maya Moore, we're watching something that doesn't come around often. Some critics try to downplay everything she's earned. They say, oh, she's just getting college hype, or oh, the media's boosting her, or oh, she gets special treatment. Special treatment? She's making $76,000 while bringing millions into the league, and she gets fouled harder than almost anyone out there. Seattle even pulled their starters so she couldn't grab a triple-double record, which felt wild. She had 3 straight games with 20-plus points and 10-plus assists. and they still switched lineups just to block history. Then Skylar Diggins-Smith speeds up during a dead ball and bumps into Caitlin, which looked unnecessary and tense, and the whole world saw it. The truth stings, but it's real. Some players in the league seem more focused on trying to slow Caitlin down instead of leveling up their own game, and the tension shows. Caitlin doesn't throw shade back. She actually tries to lift the whole system. She went into a press conference and spoke about players flying commercial, squeezed into economy seats, dealing with delays, holding their own luggage. She didn't need to bring it up at all. She already has her Nike deal and plenty of endorsements. But she still chose to highlight what the rest of the league goes through. And right after she said it, the WNBA rolled out charter flights, not because of some long-term plan, but because Caitlin used her platform the right way before even finishing her first pro month. She's showing the league what real leadership looks like, but some players still act like she's the problem when she's the one pushing for better conditions for everybody. And while they throw shade, she keeps breaking the ceiling that held the league back. The WNBA's new TV deal sits at $200 million, with the potential to grow to $260 million per year, which is massive. But the current CBA, signed in 2020, keeps salaries locked under old terms that don't match today's momentum. Demand is rising fast, and Caitlin is the spark behind that shift. Most players don't get big endorsement deals and are living on $76,000 in expensive cities. Caitlin makes more through endorsements, but even she's calling out how unbalanced the pay system is. And when people try to turn Rookie of the Year into a debate, it's clear they're avoiding the bigger truth. Caitlin isn't just a standout rookie, she might be having one of the greatest rookie seasons the league has ever seen. Candace Parker won MVP as a rookie, which is incredible, but she didn't have to face Aja Wilson-level competition. Maya Moore won a title as a rookie, but she was on a stacked squad. Caitlin is dragging the Fever into relevancy almost by herself, while Aja Wilson and Brianna Stewart fight for the spots behind her.
Difference between great players and phenomenons. No one ever said Caitlin Clark wasn't, no one ever said there weren't ever great players before Caitlin Clark. There was never phenomenons, not in my lifetime, with women's basketball. And I went to UConn, so I've seen plenty of great players, but nobody's ever moved the needle in my lifetime like this.
Some fans keep saying Aja Wilson is clearly better, but let's keep it real. Aja is amazing, MVP level, powerful, polished. But the gap between her and Caitlin Clark isn't as massive as people claim. When Aja's squad opened the season at 6-6, her scoring wasn't flipping the scoreboard the same way Caitlin's playmaking was transforming Indiana's whole identity. Aja is still the stronger overall player, but the difference is closer than the old narratives want to admit. Brianna Stewart's in a rough stretch right now, and if she were at her highest level, the debate might look different. But at this moment, Caitlin is blowing past expectations and changing what people thought a rookie could do in this league. That alone has shifted the entire conversation. The WNBA already has the attention, the fans, the record numbers, and a new superstar pulling in major corporate interest. So when are these women actually going to get paid what they deserve? Caitlin might not win MVP because she missed the opening week and lost some stats, but everyone knows who brings the most value to the league right now. Indiana is the only team with multiple Player of the Week winners this season, which says everything about the culture Caitlin is building. After Lexi Hull dropped 22 points, Caitlin was the first one hyping her up, joking that her whole feed was turning into a Lexi Hull fan page. That's real leadership. Kelsey Mitchell has been unstoppable all year, and Caitlin keeps shouting her out too. When asked about Mitchell's clutch moments, Caitlin said, "She just steps up in big moments. I'm really happy for her." She could easily hog all the spotlight, but instead she keeps shining it on her team. And that's why Indiana is rising right now. Earlier this season, the league kept Kelsey Mitchell in contract limbo, which confused everyone. Then suddenly she was retained because the Fever could keep 6 players, and there was no chance they'd let her walk with the chemistry she has with Caitlin. That duo is building something dangerous. Now the whole world is still talking about the moment Caitlin got the crowd rocking and Skylar Diggins-Smith sped up to bump her during a dead ball. Fans were screaming online saying, "Stop this! She's leading the league in assists. She's cooking. Let her cook." That's the energy everywhere. Players are so busy trying to knock Caitlin down that they're ignoring the bigger truth. She's the reason everyone's salary might rise. She's the reason charter flights exist now. She's the reason sponsors are pouring into the league like never before. If Caitlyn wanted to clap back, she could tell Skylar, "Grab your bag and move aside," because while others play petty games, she's reshaping the entire sport. She keeps slicing through defenses, dropping wild passes, and breaking records while also lifting the league she plays in. Caitlyn and Angel Reese pull the most headlines, which is great. They're bringing in new fans and fresh energy that pushes the entire league forward. But the real issue is the league's slow response to this massive moment. They locked in a $200 million TV deal. Viewership is exploding, and interest is higher than ever. But players are still stuck talking about pay and travel conditions. Caitlyn stepped into a press conference and spoke about flying commercial, and the league didn't make changes until after she said it. People complained about why it came to that, but the point is, she did it, even though she didn't need to. Before playing one regular season minute, she used her voice to highlight struggles players have dealt with for years. The numbers prove her impact. Liberty vs. Mercury hit 1.21 million viewers, while Liberty vs. Aces, with Aja Wilson and Brianna Stewart, managed 577,000 on another network. Meanwhile, Caitlyn keeps doubling and tripling audience numbers every time she steps on the court. She's getting bumped, grabbed, hit with technicals, and underpaid while generating millions for the league. She refuses to crumble, and her presence keeps pushing women's basketball into a new era. Caitlin Clark is showing the entire world what real value looks like, and the league can't ignore it anymore. Caitlin Clark didn't ask to carry the league on her back, but that's exactly what happened the moment she stepped onto the hardwood, and now the whole world is watching every move she makes. Her impact isn't accidental. It's intentional. It's powerful. And it's shifting women's basketball into an era nobody was prepared for. She didn't just show up, she forced the spotlight to stay locked on the WNBA like never before. Every game she plays rewrites expectations, shakes up old systems, and exposes what's broken and what needs fixing right now. She's putting up stats the league has barely seen from rookies, she's dragging a young team into national relevance, and she's bringing in a fan surge so big, networks are scrambling to adjust their schedules. That doesn't happen by luck. That happens when a generational player shows up at the perfect time. But here's the twist. She's doing all this while dealing with bumps, hits, shade, and pressure that would break most players. Yet she keeps moving with steady energy and focus. She's taking the heat from veterans, the extra attention from defenses, and the intensity of the media, and flipping all of it into motivation. She's out here making the league richer, louder, stronger, and she's doing it with a calm heart and a competitive drive that's undeniable. This moment isn't just about her numbers or highlights. It's about how she's exposing the gap between what these women give and what they're getting back. She's proving that fans want the product, corporate sponsors want the spotlight, and networks want the ratings, so the players deserve the paycheck and the respect to match. She's bringing value so loud the league can't hide it anymore. And while some players are caught up in jealousy or tension, the truth is simple. Caitlin Clark is the rising tide lifting the whole league, even the ones throwing shade at her. She's pushing conversations about pay, travel, treatment, and exposure that should have been addressed years ago. She's making the league confront its own limits and grow past them, whether it's ready or not. Fans can feel the shift, the energy, the urgency. Something big is happening, and everyone senses that women's basketball is about to break into a level it has deserved for decades. Caitlin didn't create the game, but she's creating a moment that's too powerful to ignore. She's forcing basketball culture to evolve right in front of our eyes. And if you want the unfiltered truth, the behind-the-scenes drama, the real stories players whisper about but won't say out loud, you already know where to go. The regular news won't tell you everything, but Courtside leaks will drop every angle, every twist, every hidden detail people try to bury. Because when the league shakes, Courtside Leaks is the first place the truth lands. And with Caitlin Clark rewriting history in real time, the leaks are only getting louder. We've got every angle covered, every leak, every backstage twist, every moment they won't show you. Hit like, subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video. Stay locked in with Courtside Leaks, your home for the truth behind the WNBA headlines.